Shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Kadash. All right, double honors to the elders at Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the Akim that's pushing this word throughout the four corners of the planet. All right, and shalom to the elect. Honors to the brothers that's also pushing it as well. All right. And just want to go into like how Esau, all right, his witchcraft, all right, is wearing off. All right. Let me get this real quick before I forget. Bear with me. So yeah, this devil, all right, he's losing, all right, the information war. All right. Hold on. Let me get this. All right. Esau, right, he's losing. So like it, bear with me. I'm looking. Let me see. Yup. Esau is losing this information war. All right. And he's losing it. He's losing the information war, and his witchcraft is wearing off. All right, he doesn't have that influence, or he's not able to deceive the people. All right, like he once did. All right, and this is all, you know, the Heavenly Father, pretty much taking that Esau's blessing, all right, is being weakened. All right, he's waning. His power is waning. All right, he doesn't have that. Hey, because if this was years ago, hey, Esau would have been spinning circles around these people. All right, and the clip is going to further prove, all right, what I'm saying. All right, this is Job 18:5. Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. Yeah, Esau doesn't have that same spark. All right, he doesn't have that same gusto. All right, that he once had. All right, he's losing his power. It says the light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his candle shall be put out with him. So that's what we're seeing. All right. And you see, amen, and you see it. All right. This devil, like I said, years ago, all right, this devil would have been, spinning circles around these people. Everybody would have believed, all right, what was coming across the mainstream media, all right, Fox, CNN, all right, listen, man, they have no what you would call what's the word I'm looking for? They have no Salakia. Bear with me, I'm trying to get my thoughts together here. All right, I'm not looking for the word authority. I'm looking for the word I'm looking is right on the tip of my tongue. Influence. That's the word I'm looking for. The water, Yahweh Shah. Right? They have no influence All right, they're done. It says their steps. It says the steps of his strength shall be straightened, and his own counsel shall cast him down. All right. It says, for he is cast into a net by his own feet, and he walketh upon a snare, and that's what we seeing. All right, this devil. All right, everything that this devil's trying to do. All right, his propaganda, his media. All right, which when you go into that word media is mean medium. All right, it's backfiring. All right, nothing's working. All right, his media is not working. All right, the people don't believe him. All right, everybody is side-eyeing this devil, and you know, hey man, we pretty much we're in that time where this devil is about to be chased out of the world again, man. All right, the people are rising up against him. All right, and pretty much, hey, calling him out for being the liar that he is, man. So I'm gonna let the video play.
On this global day of jihad, there were massive pro-Palestinian protests in major cities all around the world, from Baghdad to Rome and New York and Los Angeles. Our very own Sarah Carter was with them.
So you see how Esau. All right. Matter of fact, let me get this, because see these devils, man, they got a lot of shit with them. He said this global day of jihad. Now, when you go into the word jihad, if I'm not mistaken, like, roughly paraphrasing, it means like basically a spiritual war, right? So now you had that guy that come out and said, the leader of Hamas came out, made a announcement for all Muslims to come together in the global jihad, this, that, and the third. But I have yet to see anything that actually happened, right? But you see how this devil, right? He'll take it and run with it when really it's nothing. It's nothing there to even Let me see. Let me get this before I forget. Right? It's nothing even happened for him to even say that. But they're trying to paint the narrative. This is Psalms 50:18. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Let me hit that again. It says, thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue, Psalms 50:19. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. And that's what we see right here, man. All right, we see this devil coming straight from off the rip. All right, trying to, he's fluffing the, he's painting the narrative. He's using trigger words and things of that nature. But once again, nobody believes this devil. All right, let me see. Where was I at? Let me see. Trying to. All right, so Esau. Salakia. I'm trying to look for something real quick. Bear with me. Sometimes, get off to a rocky start through the spirit. All right. That's me. So like it, bear with me. Go back to Job. Right? So let's just peep. Like I said, already you see how this devil is moving. Right? His mouth frameth deceit, man. Alright, here we go.
Now we have this Fox News alert on this global day of jihad. There were massive pro-Palestinian protests in major cities all around the world, from Baghdad to Rome and New York and Los Angeles. Our very own Sarah Carter was with demonstrators in Times Square in New York City, and here's what they told her. Listen to this.
How do you respond when people say, look, these babies were beheaded, some of them were burned to death, there were children that were killed? Why not speak out against that and then, protest later? Why protest now?
Because they're already killing hundreds of lives right now, even as we speak. And we're protesting until something ends, something stops for us,
Do you think it's going to ever stop when you...
Well, the problem is as long as Gaza is led by a terror organization, I don't see any difference.
Do you care about the babies that were beheaded?
No, they would never behead it. That was a made-up story.
How do you
It's not
know?
true. It's show me the pictures now.
So what about
Show
19...
me the pictures. You're a lion full of You're full of
They did not kill their babies. That is...
So no babies...
There's no validation of that whatsoever. There is no proof of that. Netanyahu is basically running his own narrative of what he wants to excuse himself.
How does this
justify
end?
killing and genociding and holocausting all the Palestinians.
It's a shame that Hamas can't stand here in the middle of New York City and say every day, this is crazy. I don't understand how the American people are not afraid from this guy. I don't understand. One man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter. Don't forget it.
Massive crowds, all in denial, all believing lies.
So you see how the devil, but the thing is, nobody's believing this devil. All right, he's losing the information war. All right, his power is waning. All right, he's been uncovered. Let me hit this again. Job 18:6. The light shall be. It says the light. Salakia. Job 18:5. Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. The light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his candle shall be put out with him. Yeah, so, amen. It says his candle shall be put out with him. So that's what we're seeing. All right, as Esau, diminish. All right, that light. All right, that light that he once had. All right, that spell that he had over the people. All right, what is diminishing. The steps of his strength shall be straightened, and his own counsel shall cast him down. It says, for he is cast into a net by his own feet. And it says, and he walketh upon a snare. Yeah, this devil is walking upon a snare. All right, because the trap that he's setting for these Palestinians. All right, and ultimately, the trap that he's going to try to set, for us. All right, it's going to return upon his own head. Let me get this. Let me get this. Right? Right? And see, and this is what the devil do, man. Right? You see, they out there. Oh, yeah, well, what about the little kids? All right? Let me get this. Let's see. You know, what about the little kids? Well, women they using all the, pretty much trying to play on people heartstrings. All right? They're trying to play on people's heartstrings, all right, with the women and kids. All right, but nobody's falling for it. All right, everybody understand what's going on. All right? This is Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. And now when you go into the Chaldeans, what the Chaldeans were known, all right, for their witchcraft. All right, they were known for being witches and warlocks. All right, and Esau is the top witch and warlock. But guess what? That spell, all right, that covering cast that he had over the people, all right, is now what? It's now diminishing. It's growing weak. Why? Because we're at the end of Esau rule. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. It says, take the millstone and grind the mill, uncover thy locks, make bare the legs, uncover the thigh, pass over the river. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. So that's the time that we're in. All right? We're in the time, what? This devil being uncovered and made naked for the whole world to see what? That he's the devil that the Bible speaks of. All right? That she's the devil that the Bible speaks of. All right? That, because, hey, Esau, all right, has not just Esau as the man, all right, but the Edomite, the Shedemite woman as well. All right? Let me get this. It said, we don't believe you. We need more people. Right? This is Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbor, and he is not. Yeah, so the Lord said, what? I have made Esau bare. He should not be able to hide himself. So everybody, what, is coming to the conclusion, what, that Esau is the liar. All right, he's the liar. All right, he's a thief. All right, he's the cancer of the world. All right, let's go.
It should shock your conscience. Now remember, this all comes at a time when virulent anti-Semitism has seen a very, very ugly resurgence, not just here in the United States, but around the globe, around the world. Sarah Carter, she was in the middle of all of that, joins us now with...
And they're going to use these same talking points, all right, when they demonize us. All right, they're going to use these same talking points. All right, because if they talking about these people was anti-Semitism, all right, which man, compared to what we be saying about these rats, all right, hey man, hey, you know they're going to use these talking points to persecute us and demonize us. But guess what? Like everything else, what is going to backfire?
More, Sarah, I'll be honest. In spite of all of the evidence to the contrary, the massive size of the crowd that you have been in all day, it is shocking to see people that ignorant, that much in denial, that actually, you know, really are supporting the terrorist attacks against Israel. And they support it with a passion.
That's absolutely...
Good.
Yeah, that's absolutely true, Sean. We've been out here all day. There have been thousands of pro-Palestinian supporters on the streets here in New York City. In fact, they marched all the way to the consulate, and there are still hundreds on the streets right now, as you can see behind me. The tensions have been extraordinarily high today. Thankfully, there hasn't been any violence, but that's not to say, Sean, that law enforcement here at the NYPD hasn't been very concerned about that happening. They've been doing yeoman's work, and they have been targeted with all kinds of foul language, as you can imagine, every time they try to move people out of the way. One of the bigger issues, Sean, that for me personally, that has happened right here, for one of the bigger issues for me is I've covered the war. I spent 8 years in Afghanistan covering the war. You know that, back and forth in the region. I was in Iraq. I saw the atrocities of war. I saw what hate did to those countries and those communities. And we're starting to see it here in the United States.
Hey, who was at the head of that? All right, all that hate. All right, America, man. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. What the fuck? You know, hey man, that's why when these devils go, that's why the Lord said that when this devil go down, the whole world is going to rejoice, man. All right, this devil, listen, when this devil go down, and the Lord come back, and this devil go down, and the Lord deliver these devils into our hands, we're gonna fucking put these devils in the motherfucking hurt locker, man. And you know what's crazy? The other heathen nations are gonna be on these devil asses as well. Hey, remember the Lord said He's gonna show no mercy to him that showed no mercy, man. So this devil, man, hey, he gonna have to, hey man, he's going, hey man. These other nations is going to be on Esau's ass as well, man. All right, when Esau fall, man, these other nations are going to be in the fucking, they're going to be in slavery with Esau, kicking Esau in the ass. You know? Let's go. Hey man, this fucking white Sheetamite, man, this fucking red devil, man. The fucking Edomite woman, man. If not just worse, is not equally worse. She's worse than the fucking Edomite man. These fucking bitches are fucking conniving, manipulative, and fucking just fucking devils, man.
Talk to both Palestinian supporters, people that are fighting for a Palestinian state out here, and I also spoke to pro-Israeli supporters that were here, a smaller group, a far smaller group. They were terrified. They said they couldn't believe the rise in anti-Semitism, whereas on the other side, we had the Palestinian people saying that the reports coming out of Israel were lies. They said that the reports about the death of the beheadings of the babies were not true. There is certainly a lot of conflict. This is not going to resolve. And one of the bigger questions I had for everyone, Sean, here today, and you can see there's so many people here still on the streets, is how does this all...
Our cops are not getting paid enough, but y'all sending billions.
Sarah, if you want to interview her,
you can hear it. People
what
are.
Does she want to say? Tell her to say it on TV.
Come here. What would you like? What would you like to say? What? And right now, I think the bigger question a lot of people have, and this is the one that I've asked everyone. Okay, there were 1,200 plus people killed last weekend on Saturday. People killed that were innocent civilians. They were killed by terrorists, according to their actions. There were children involved in there.
Can I speak?
Hamas, do you consider Hamas a terrorist organization?
When that happened, we as Muslims were upset. We don't condemn that. We don't support that. But you guys killing and having a genocide in Palestine right now is not okay. Why is it okay when it's Israel, but when it's Palestinian, you guys are like, it's okay because Hamas is hiding there? That's not right. We as humans need to do better. Those are children.
What would the reaction be? What would the reaction be? And this is my question as well, Sean. I've covered the war for a long time, and I've seen this. My heart breaks. Really, it does, to see so much death. To see so much death. But what would the reaction be? What would the reaction be if it was the other way around this weekend?
So, Palestine is the size of Washington, D.C. You don't need to send warships to destroy that strip.
But so many people don't believe, and I asked so many, how many people here believe that babies were killed and that they were beheaded by Hamas? Nobody believes it. Nobody believes it.
We don't
Hey, Sarah, let me ask you this. Sarah, I don't know if you can hear me.
We don't support.
What would you like to say?
We do not support that. We as Muslim are peaceful people. Actually, matter of fact, no religion supports
Sarah?
the killing of children and women.
Let me ask you.
Shit, we
Ask
do.
about the 260.
Overwhelming evidence is against Israel. When you open Twitter, you're going to
Are you
The
worried?
Heavenly Father do.
Worried though that this war is going to spill here on the streets of the United States?
This is not a war anymore. This is an extermination camp. This is all what's happening. These are defenseless people against one of the best military.
All right, see, in this devil, she want to keep on bringing up the fact of the babies and that. See, and that's Esau trying to what? Trying to push the narrative that they want to push. All right, and then and what they're trying to do is they're trying to divide and conquer. All right, they're trying to get other Palestinians, all right, or other Muslims to say, we denounce this. Listen, hey, that's how the devil roll, man. All right, the devil roll, divide and conquer. Hey, because what it say, a house divided cannot stand. All right, then what they'll do is they'll go over there and they'll play clips of what you would call Palestinians saying we denounce this, and we Hamas is a terror, have footage of their own people condemning them, right? To weaken their spirit, okay, so they don't fight so vigorously. Right? The devil is the devil, man. All right, this is John 8:44. You are your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. And that's these devils, man. All right, they're the father of lies, man. All right, Esau invented lying. Esau was the first murderer, man. All right, he's the bloody man. But now what? They come on, they get on air with their media, all right, and play victim. All right, that's why the Lord gonna bring judgment. But the point of the matter is, what? That nobody believes this devil. Let's go.
In the world, and you're calling this a war. This is not a war.
How does this end?
What was the Holocaust? What was the Holocaust? Wasn't it Hitler killing the Jews, exterminating the Jews? What are the Jews doing now? What are the Israelis, the Zionists?
Okay,
Who started the war, Sarah?
Exterminating the people of.
Who started the war?
Do you believe there is a two-state solution to this?
What do you
If we
believe?
all unite together and stand up for what's right, today the Empire State Building should have been red, white, and black, not blue and white. They're still supporting Israel. That was last week, like you said, right? But today, thousands of Palestinian children's family died. If there's terrorists, where are the names of those terrorists? Israel is so advanced that they should have a list of the name of terrorists. They can't pull one terrorist out, just like they got the Bin Laden dude, and they were like, here, this is him. They can't bring the names of the
I think Sean and
children and families are dying.
Sarah, you can wrap.
And wake up and stay woke. They are trying
Okay,
to divide us
Sarah
and
Carter.
hatred.
I want to get your
hear
final
the passion here and the rage and the anger. And Sean, I think what the problem is, and we've seen this throughout, is that everybody here has one belief, whereas people on the other side have another belief, and nobody's shaking those beliefs. Whether the people here believe what happened in Israel or whether they don't. On the other side, when I spoke to Israeli supporters, you know, people that were adamantly opposed to what was happening, even here on the streets of New York City, they were saying anti-Semitism is on the rise. They were saying nobody believes us. They were frightened at what they were seeing on the streets. And you can also see on the side of the pro-Palestinian that they also feel this intensity and this rage. And that's why I ask, is there a two-state solution?
Yeah. Give them their water, give them their electricity, stop bombing their hospitals. Let them, if you don't want them there, let them go to Egypt. Why are you guys putting a siege on everything? Why are you guys not letting these people live? It's simple.
All right, Sarah, let me...
the Egyptian, but right
Sarah,
now reports are that the
can you hear
Egyptian
me?
government is not allowing people to go into Egypt, that they're being kept on the outside, inside Israel right now, Sean. Sean, we are looking at the beginning of what could be continuing protests throughout the week, and not just here in the United States, but throughout the world. It's not going to end today. Sean, back to you.
Sarah, thank you. Stay safe. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey.
So, man, so there you go, man. All right, let me get this. I'm going to go back to, I'm going to go back to Job 18. All right, I'm going to go back to Job 18. I'm going to go down to Job 18. All right, and I'm going to go at 10. The snare is laid for him in the ground, and a trap for him in the way. Terror shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet. His strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side. Yeah, that's the times that we in, where judgment is about to come down on these devils. All right, on these rats. All right, it shall devour the strength of his skin, even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength. Right? It says, his confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it says, and it shall bring him to the kings of terror. All right, which is that's Yahweh Shai. It says, it shall dwell in his tabernacle, because it is none of his brim. It says, because it is none of his. Brimstone shall be scattered upon his habitation. His root shall be dried up beneath, and above shall his branches be cut off. Yeah, and that's what the Lord is going to do. All right, the Lord is going to kill you devil's whole family tree, man. All right. It says, his remembrance shall perish from the earth, and he shall have no name in the streets. He shall be driven from the light into darkness, and chased out of the world. That's the point. Because that's the time that we're coming into, where the world is waking up, all right, to you devils, all right, and how you operate. All right, and everybody's tired of you devils, man. You Edomites. All right, starting with the chief, the head, all right, which is Amalek. You rats. He shall neither have son nor nephew among his people, nor any remaining in his dwelling. They that come after him shall be astonished, and his days as they that went before were affrighted. Surely such are the dwellings of the wicked, and this is the place of him that knoweth not God. Right? So yeah, man, through the Spirit, man, that's, you devils are about to receive that judgment. All right, nobody believes you. All right, and this is how you know that we're in those times. All right, because like I said years ago, Esau would have ran circles around these people, man. All right, they would have believed every word. But now, all right, we seeing what that we're at the end. All right, and guess what, man? You can see that you devils are done, man. All right, once you lose that because Esau, part of Esau blessing, what was the sword? But with that sword, what was deception? All right, that 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 spirit, what, to beguile, all right, to use enchantments. All right, that was part of Esau. All right, what it says, the devil transformed himself into an angel of light, roughly paraphrasing. All right, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but word was in his heart. All that, man. Hey, man, you devils ran circles and had a good run. All right, with the blessing that the Lord gave you. All right, which was the what, the sword and the power to what, deceive and beguile people, man. All right, but now guess what? All that's coming to an end. All right. So I'm going to end it there. I'm going to say, give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. All right. Honors to you, brother, that's pushing throughout the four corners of the planet. Hey, and shalom to the elect.